This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Well, your music career has been a major part of your life for over 10 years now. Having Hardcore Cowboy play at the Royal Rumble had to be a thrill. And I want to tell you, these fans knew it was you.
I know.
They popped right away.
Hardcore Country!
So these WWE fans, they obviously watch Impact Wrestling too, am I right?
They do, yeah. I think it was a lot of shock value on a lot of levels because as many people who were excited that I was going to be in the Rumble, there were just as many, if not more people on the other side of it going, there's no way that she's going to be Hardcore Country. There's no way they're going to let her, they're going to talk about Impact Wrestling. There's no way they're going to refer to her as the Knockouts champion. There's hell no, are they ever going to let her walk out there with the Knockouts world champion? You guys are smoking crack if you actually think that that's ever going to happen, right? Like there was so much, I was like, wow, hey, like, wow, really? And not them knowing that we had already, and I never once said ahead of time, like, yes, I am absolutely coming out there to my music and with the championship, because I didn't want to look like a liar had something happen ahead of time where a thought or a mind had been changed. So I always said that I intend to, like, my intention is to walk out there as the champion. My intention is to walk out there as Hardcore Country. But I never said, I'm actually, 1000% doing it, because I didn't, what if something went wrong?
Never know.
Yeah. And it all happened, and it all happened. And I knew in my heart. So as people were saying these things, I'm like, well, I know in my heart that Vince has agreed to all of this. So the only way it's not happening is if he changes his mind. Right? Like that's the only way it's not happening. And so my whole thing was like, please don't let him change his mind, like between now and then, but I never was like, hey, screw you guys or anything, because I just was waiting. And so there was layers to the reaction, because I feel like people heard the music and they're like, oh crap, they used the music. Holy crap, this is cool. And then I'll do the jacket, and then they're like, holy crap, she's got the belt. And then at the end of like because it was huge, there's like 40,000 whatever people there. And then not a lot of people could see. So then when I got to the end and held up the belt, the people who didn't see me wearing it down the ramp because then see me holding up the belt. And so then there was another reaction like, oh my God, this is happening, So it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, I mean, Impact was on the graphic with your name.
It was.
I mean, it was all, they did it the right way.
Champion. They just say Impact Women's Champion. It's world, but that's okay. I'll take it. That's okay.
That's right. Beggars can't be choosers. That was good.
Yeah,
what you got.
That's right. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
That's right.
Grateful.
So you're going hard with Impact Wrestling. You're doing your thing with the NWA. You're crushing it with Gall TV. Talk to us about what else you have going on, because I know you got stuff going on with legacy supplements, and I mentioned Gall TV. Tell us and our listeners about some of the things that you have going on in your life right now.
Well, Gall TV, we started in the middle of the pandemic with SoCal Val and Lisa Marie, who I talked about early, but it's so fun. It's just wine conversations with wine, not always wine, because not everybody drinks, but usually just like locker room conversations of what the girls' locker room kind of conversates about. So it's so fun because we can cover wrestling and non-wrestling. We've had an array of guests on. We're actually filming with one of our biggest guests yet tomorrow. So I'm very excited. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. But yeah, Nick and I started Legacy Sups in the middle of the pandemic too, which obviously if Nick is obsessed.
Yes, he is.
He's obsessed with health,
fitness, bodybuilding, health. Yes.
It's like he wrote a book about it. Like he really is like, he keeps me up on stuff. Right. So we originally started the men's line at the beginning of 2021. And then after I got let go, we opened up the women's line, the Her Legacy Sups, and now we have a CBD line and we have a wellness line with like greens and reds and all this stuff. So it's just grown so much. Like it's crazy to think since the pandemic started, but like it's doing really, really well. So we're very proud of that. And I've been working on a new album, which I have, been writing the whole time during the pandemic, and, we'll one day decide which songs are actually going to go on it if I'm, ever satisfied. But yeah, so I've been working on that and just life. And I'm just trying to be the best mom possible at this point and really give Donovan, someone to be proud of.
I think you're a great mom, Mickie.
Get even more from the hottest new podcast going, My World with Jeff Jarrett, over at adfreeshows.com. Let me get granular here for a minute, folks. Not only can you get the entire My World episode library with 0 ads, new episodes come your way each week early, ad-free, and on video starting at just $9 a month. We've also got tons of exclusive My World bonus content waiting for you, plus unique interactive experiences with your old pal, Double J. You get to jump on and ask Jeff questions, and if you joined us in Chicago this year for Top Guy Weekend, you got to hang out the entire weekend. 100% the best value in all of wrestling. Strut on over to adfreeshows.com right now to sign up.
Thanks, Kurt.
You're a great woman, great
You're a
individual.
good dad, and you're a
the
great
best,
man.
Mickie.
What a
I really
legacy.
mean it.
No, I love you so much.
I know you
Kurt
do.
has always been so kind to me, and so like even in the moments of like when I doubted myself, and I'll say this, and I'm so grateful for you, because I really believe that had you not called me on the phone to say Dixie really wants you to come to TNA, like please just consider it. I'm telling you, I'm having a great time over here. You're going to be able to make your own schedule, and you're just going to love it. Like you said, it's great friends here. It's a great locker room. Just trust me. And you called me more than once. And I don't think had you not called me and talked to me and just like really had that conversation of in that, where you said the same thing of like, I don't think that you realize like the impact that you've had, and you really are one of the best female wrestlers out there, which is something that I always wanted to be. Like it was be looked at by someone like yourself, who I admire and respect so much as an equal, as one of the best out there. It really meant a lot to me, and it really changed because I was willing to walk away at that point. And I think about how different my career would have been, because I probably would have, because wrestling and people are crazy, I would have walked away for like 2 years, and then I would have kicked myself and gone like, why did I do this? And then I would have been like starting all over again and trying to do the indies or something just to relive my wrestling glory days. And I owe a lot to you. I really do.
Oh, Mick,
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.